you don't look like a human when you move, honestly. You just look like you're not coming apart, but like you're just like liquefied. I don't know, something about it. It just looks like just your molecules are rearranging. But you're just a person.
I'm the vice president of Belly Dance Club. I got started at the involvement fair my freshman year, and I was just walking around looking for clubs to do, and I was like, hey, Belly Dance Club, that's something that's always seemed interesting. So I talked to the person there who actually was Shannon, the current president, and she told me that, yeah, we take beginners. And I was like, awesome, because I've literally never done anything like this in my life before. So I got involved that year, and I've just kind of kept going with it and made her come since.
That's actually how I got involved. I saw her performance, I think it was the end of our freshman year, and I just thought it looked beautiful, and the fact that she was able to put all that together with less than a semester, I was just like, wow, that's really cool, and I wish I could do something like that. I wish I joined sooner, actually. I wish I joined at the beginning of this year, but I ended up joining second semester of this year because I was very intimidated the first semester because everyone looks so good on stage. But they're very patient with beginners, and they work you up to that level, and you'll just look fantastic.
Belly dance is known for being a solo improvised style in which you mingle with the audience. You work your way through the tables and say hi to the people in your audience and interact with them.
I don't think there's a lot of other styles that do that, and also the focus, it's called belly dancing for a reason. Not that everything we do is just limited to that, but there is a lot more focus in more of like your hips and your stomach and like all of these like little muscle groups that I just think most other dancers might not utilize to just do these like small little minute movements that are just so impactful and so cool.
After the initial comment of Penn State has a belly dance club, I usually have to clarify that it's not stripping, because there are some people that associate belly dance with stripping, and that's not even close to what it is. So beyond that clarification, most people understand that belly dance is just a different style of dance that they're not familiar with, but there is that occasional person where I have to clarify, I'm not an exotic dancer.
For thousands of years, there have been a variety of dance styles in the Middle East, which have had elements in common with the dance that we know today. Characteristic things like hip shimmies or playing finger cymbals. And there's been a lot of variation over the centuries, but the dance style that has been passed on to us is very similar to what it was in the 1920s when it was immortalized in Egyptian cinema. And the dance styles since then have largely been based off those classic dancers and have branched off in many different styles from there. In fact, historically, belly dance is the social dance of the Middle East. Like when we go out clubbing and men and women dance together and we've got our club moves and they're just hanging out and chilling. That is what belly dance is in the Middle East.
I have like a huge birthmark on my back that like as a kid I was always really uncomfortable about, and I always like stayed really covered, like I didn't wear a lot of bikinis or anything. So when I came to college I was like a little bit hesitant, but there's something about everybody being a stranger and me thinking I'm not going to see these people ever again that I got more and more confident to where I don't even think about it anymore. I'm like, this is what we wear. It's super fun. But after you put on like all the makeup and you do your hair and you get your costume, you kind of get to put on a different persona that is not everyday Shannon. It's belly dance performing Shannon.
And we also have our Hafla, which is our end of semester recital where the beginners all the intermediate troupe, and a bunch of community members who have their own solos and their own styles that they perform.
We've already performed these pieces multiple times for the general public, so performing them at the Hofla, we're half past ready.
Yeah, it's mostly the beginners, but they've been practicing it for like over a month now. They've got it. It's just going to be the nerves.
And that's super fun because we get to showcase everything we've been learning and pretty much just invite friends and family, so our audience of 12 people is very supportive.
I wanted to do a song, and I had a feeling she wasn't going to do a solo. So I was like, well, will you do a duet with me instead? And so I sent her the song, and it's
a song called Ashrab Shai, which I'm pretty sure is a pop Egyptian song, but we haven't been able to translate it. So we think it's about drinking tea, but we're not totally sure. And it was originally a shabby style dance, which is more of a street belly dance hip hop mix. So we kind of abandoned that, and it's just whatever we think looks nice with the music now.
And I was like, do you like it? Like, would you dance to it with me? And she was like, yes. So we've been trying to choreograph it. We're like only halfway through right now, but we'll pull it together in time. I have confidence in us.
Please welcome to the stage our beginner troupe.
So much fun today, and just the entire semester I had a lot of fun, so I'm definitely sticking with it. Everyone was amazing, and like even though there were like some like last minute changes, like Rosie actually, one of her solo, she just brought out a sword. She didn't do that for the dress rehearsal. She was just like, bringing a sword.
One of my favorite props to perform with is sword, and it's very not only dangerous, but it is literally heavy. It takes a lot of strength to pick it up, to keep it stable, and you have to be very centered and balanced so that if you're, say, balancing it on your head, it's not wobbling around on you. And so it causes you to have a dance style which is strong, centered, balanced, and dramatic.
Penn State's Belly Dancing Club is a pretty small, pretty tight-knit group of anybody that's interested in belly dancing. We welcome anybody and everybody, and if you're a beginner, we will teach you everything you need to know. Where else are you going to learn belly dancing? Like, college is a great time to pick it up and try to develop a new skill.
Join Belly Dance Club. It's not as scary as it seems. It's super fun, and we're all nice, I promise.